Hi, it's Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Thursday, February 12th, 2026. Well, this is a day to say goodbye. Yep, it's one of those days to say your goodbyes. Na 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 na, na 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 na, hey, 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 goodbye. Saturn, the planet of discipline and structure, mastery and accomplishment in the positive side of things, but also frustration and restriction, and ruling over authorities, is waving goodbye today it's in the 29th degree, almost to the very last minute of mystical, magical, but very foggy water sign of Pisces. So it's the very end of the zodiac, and tomorrow, Saturn, the planet of karma, moves to the very beginning of the zodiac. So this is one of those days to think about the past and finish it all up. As Ram Dass used to say, hang on tightly, let go lightly. Hang on to the teachings, let go of that which no longer serves you. Today, it's a combination of both the future and the past. The sun today is at 23, moving to 24 degrees of very future-oriented, visionary sometimes, certainly unconventional, air sign of Aquarius, Aquarius. The moon shifts signs today, moving from the latter degrees of adventurous and truth-seeking and fun-loving, fire sign Sagittarius, into the ultra-serious, concerned with the past, and certainly with authority and formality, earth sign of Capricorn. And so I'm in my double-breasted suit here to celebrate the moon entering into Capricorn. I feel like Robert Palmer in this suit. Boom, boom, boom. Simply irresistible. She's so fine, there's no telling where the money went. In any case, the moon makes its first aspect in the morning from 27 degrees of Sagittarius. It makes an awkward angle, a 150-degree adapt, adjust, accommodate angle called the inconjunct to Uranus, the planet of sudden change and sometimes chaos, at 27 degrees of Taurus. It has just turned direct recently, so it's not a comfortable energy. 6:44 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is when that's exact. 9:44 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 2:44 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. And the next aspect is at 29 degrees of Sag, a hard square to Saturn at 29 degrees of Pisces. Not fun. So the early part of the day is we got to do what we got to do, but a good attitude helps because the energy basically isn't cooperating to have a lighthearted day. 11:29 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is when that's exact. 2:29 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 7:29 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. The moon moves into Capricorn at 11:44 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2:44 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 7:44 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. An hour later, it makes a hard square from 0 degrees of Capricorn to Neptune, planet of dreams and visions, but also illusion, delusion, and confusion. Now at 0 degrees of Aries. Of course, Saturn will join it tomorrow. 12:43 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 3:43 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 8:43 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, Fog City. So far, we're having to find our way through some obstacles today. Mars is also in an awkward inconjunct from 16 degrees of Aquarius to Jupiter, the planet of good fortune and expansion, at 16 degrees of Cancer, 5:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 1:15 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Thinking about putting energy toward our goals, we got to know where our energy is going today. But we finally get to the evening where we have a lovely, fortunate energy, the moon at 3 degrees of Capricorn in a harmonious 60-degree sextile to Venus, planet of love and affection, 6:23 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2:23 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, Venus at 3 degrees of Pisces. This is nice and lovely, so endure the day. It's a lovely evening. I'm Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology. Now, if you'd like to have a personal reading with me and see what 2026 is bringing for you, please book it on my website, starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy today, no matter what. Na 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 na, hey, 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 goodbye.